we're gonna go with Kyle first, and Kyle, tell us about See You Garbage.
So See You Garbage is a Canadian film. It's about the Prime Minister of Montreal. Is he and his wife invite a few garbage collectors to their house to have dinner, and what seems to be a nice gesture in the beginning ends up being kind of an argument between or among the group of individuals, and it kind of is like what I talked about a few minutes ago, where it's just uncensored, and everyone in Slamdance is willing to say whatever they feel, and they don't feel the need to hide their true feelings. They sit there and they have a conversation. The garbage collectors on one side of the table, and the Prime Minister and his wife on the other side, and they ask one another, "What words do you use behind my back to describe me?" And they use words like a-hole and dirt and all these horrible names that they use behind their backs. But it's kind of a representation of the hierarchy of the social class. And the entire thing is dark. It's so dark, and it's uneasy through the entire thing. And it's a group of just phenomenal actors and great cinematography, and everything that they're trying to express to their viewers is just, it's done so incredibly well. It's my favorite that I've seen at Slamdance so far, and I've been fortunate enough to see quite a few, and it's just fantastic.
Would you describe it as something of a comedy? Is it like, it sounds, first of all, how timely is this? It would almost be like if a prime minister had like dinner with some truckers. It would be really interesting if our leaders sat down, some leaders sat down with truckers just to see what working class people, what their struggles are really like. Right. I mean, so I'm just saying it's very timely. Do you see some parallels between what's up in the news today?
Absolutely. And I would label it somewhat of a comedy. They're definitely poking fun at that hierarchy, like I mentioned. And it's really a lot of fun. As dark and as tense as it is quite funny to hear, because it's very honest. I 100% have used similar words to describe maybe some of the politicians, either in our area or a bit higher up.
Is this a fictional prime minister, or is this
This is it. Yes, this is a fictional prime minister.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So is the whole movie pretty much, it sort of sets up, and then it's like the tensions over this dinner?
The tension is instant. I mean, they sit down at the table for dinner, and immediately you can tell that there's this tense. There's this intensity between the two groups, and you're kind of on edge. And I was uncomfortable while I sat there and watched it, and obviously that's the intention. So the fact that they're able to make me uncomfortable, I'm sitting in front of my computer screen, is pretty incredible.
Nice. So I don't know. That seems like something I really want to see now, based of course on current events. It's one of the things that I think is really difficult to discuss in movies, especially when you look at mainstream Hollywood movies. So few of those films actually deal with class disparity. I would argue that a movie like Parasite could never be made in English, right? So we look at something like Parasite, of course, winner of Best Picture in the before times. No, wait, it won in 2020. Like, right, was it right before?
Yeah, it was with Jojo Rabbit and
yeah, exactly. But like, you make something like Parasite, right? It's Korean. It's you got your subtitles, right? That's the best way to watch world cinema, is with subtitles. But like those issues, I think, are easier to discuss when you're kind of one step removed. And I love this. I love this concept. I don't know. I just like now you make me want to see this movie. I don't know how this one got past me.
Yeah, it was one that caught my eye very, very early on, and I was glad that I got a chance to watch that one.